It's come back out to him. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Arsenal have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So we're up and running. Odegaard. Loftus-Cheek gets a foot in here. Odegaard. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I like the look of this fella, Thierry Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball.
Shapes to shoot! Final. In he goes again! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Joao Felix. Reinders. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 10 minutes is...
Terrible error, duly punished. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Jovic. Musa. Now it's Jovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. And Lewis Skelly. And here's Havertz. Saka. Havertz. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Havertz. Now it's Martinelli. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Martinelli. And he's in on goal. Odegaard. Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal, after 22 minutes, is number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Arsenal take the lead. João Felix. That's great control. Pulisic is flagged offside. Gabbia. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Reinders did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour played now. Jovic. Martinelli. Gabriel. Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's an excellent interception. Pavlovic. Here's João Felix. Martinelli. Loftus-Cheek. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Havertz. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Loftus-Cheek. Reinders. Here's João Felix. Havertz. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba.
2 added minutes has been
Pretty
indicated.
loose pass. Now it's João Felix. He's got space in the area. Shot at goal! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The goal scorer for Milan, number 11.
Yeah, they've only got
Pulisic.
themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all's... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Arsenal playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Milan get the second half going.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Saka. Havertz. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Havertz! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, after 49
Well, there's always a
minutes
chance of
is
being caught like that
number
when you surrender the
29.
football.
Arsenal go into the lead. Pulisic. Havertz. Has a look and plays it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pulisic. Saka. And he's intervened well there. Pavlovic. He's gone forward. Joao Felix. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Joao Felix. He's through, now is he in? Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pulisic with the short one. Great hit! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Saliba.
The attendance for this match was
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And here's Saka.
Saka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's played him through. Saliba makes the interception. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that would have been some goal.
Musa really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number
They've played it
7,
short.
Bukayo
Musa.
Saka. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the
Oh,
field.
he's bustling through.
Number
Oh,
30.
shooting chance! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The goal scorer for Milan after 68 minutes is
Really
number
tidily
11,
gathered and ultimately
Pulisic.
a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And yes, it's him again. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Ødegaard. He's cut it out. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. João Felix. Loftus-Cheek. Reinders. And here's Sterling.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Partey. Ødegaard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
substitutions taking place.
Back into the middle. Timber. Jorginho. Now it's Jovic. Now it's Ødegaard. He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Ødegaard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Timber. Lewis Skelly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be
There will
one
be
more
5
opportunity,
minutes
Peter,
added
for a
time.
late steal here.
He's found the way through. 5 minutes to add. Jovic looking understandably energised after his goal. Musa. Musa! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on and it's come back out to him. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so
Number
well done to the
18.
goal scorer, but the
Musa.
keeper should have done a lot better.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.